In a recent Gallup poll, 66% of American baby boomers ranked not having enough money to retire as their top financial concern, and statistics show they may be worried for good reason. According to recent data, more than 47% of early baby boomers, those on the verge of retirement currently aged 56 to 62, are at risk of not having enough money to pay for basic retirement expenditures and medical expenses. Many experts believe the 2008 economic crisis was one of the major reasons why pensions and retirement investment portfolios took a major hit, leaving baby boomers at risk of having their dreams for retirement shattered.
The pension crisis and retirement crisis are one and the same. In the 1990s, the software that was being used projected double-digit returns way into the future. And of course, 2002, 2008 wrecked that. Record low interest rates. Now you've got a crisis that has many of the baby boomers extending the time they're working. The European crisis, the riots you see, are actually the same crisis that's coming over here, in that politically you can't cut pensions without a lot of pain. And so you've got a process to go through here that's going to require great leadership. It's going to require a whole set of new solutions.
Experts attribute the pension crisis to other factors as well. Probability models used to build portfolios failed to deliver profitable results in many cases.
The financial services industry, in many cases, failed to deliver what they had projected. And part of the reason were a set of models that were based on probability or standard deviation instead of valuation. Instead of finding assets that could produce that return, these were simply probability models that fed a pie chart. They ended up overpaying because the things that rose the most in price mathematically were the most attractive. Fancy math is not always correct. And that led to a series of disappointments.
To solve this growing problem, many of today's advisors are turning to a unique yet effective strategy designed to help build a better and more secure future for this segment of the population. The McGowan Group, a Dallas-based investment firm, has developed a cash flow-based approach to managing assets and providing reliable income.
Now that we're in our third decade of generating the cash flow, the assets that have done the best job for us include utilities, pipelines, oil and gas wells, preferred stocks, dividend companies, high-yield portfolios, global high-yield bonds, annuities in many cases, mortgage bonds, government bonds and CDs, and municipal bonds have been a great opportunity. All of those producing surplus cash flow, and at times they've got capital gain opportunities.
With millions of baby boomers preparing to retire in the next 10 to 15 years, it's crucial they have the financial resources to live comfortably and not outlive their retirement funds.
The great anxiety of the baby boomers is that they're going to run out. Part of that is they have a high spending level, so they've got to cover those expenses and generate enough cash flow to actually make new investments that'll pay more cash flow.
With experts predicting the pension crisis worsening in the future, strategies such as the cash flow-based approach can empower retirees and simplify the investment decision process.
When you retire, your job is now being an investor. And one way to make the choices, to have a great variety of investment choices, is to rank things by what they will actually pay you in cash. So that's a cash flow-based filter that a lot of retirees need today. So investors who actually have a plan for stepping in to the markets and buying superior cash flow at the right time, they can benefit from the crisis. They can benefit from that environment by installing the right assets into the portfolio while others are frantically selling.
For more than 20 years, the McGowan Asset Management Group has been dedicated to helping families manage their wealth while generating a lifetime of increasing income.
I believe clients really appreciate somebody on the other end of the phone who picks up and cares, has a vested interest in your success. So we've added team members with specific talent that serve the same group of clients over time, and that really built the firm. And as a team, we hold each other to high standards. We also reinforce that client dedication on a daily basis.
The McGowan Group also founded NetWorthRadio.com, a radio broadcast program delivering entertaining and educational content for investors. The goal is to keep investors abreast of the latest financial news and market trends, as well as provide valuable insight into building their portfolio.
The mission at Net Worth Radio is to take the financial news and then turn it into investment strategy. So you hear a particular headline, but what's the impact on a portfolio and what does it mean you should do? That's what Net Worth Radio brings to people. So we recently rolled out an app where people can actually have pushed to them an alert, but not just an alert, what you should do about it.
One last impetus to say they better not go too quick, but when they announce neutral, you begin to pierce the air pocket of premiums.
The exciting part about the broadcast contributing to great decisions is that we can take those headlines, take the scientific performance tracking, combine those to say, here's the scenario, here's how it played out last time, and here's a set of good choices you can make as a result. That combination, I believe, is going to empower people to build much better portfolios, especially over the next decade.
To learn more about the McGowan Group, visit networthradio.com or call 866-550-8008.